Hey guys, my name is Vanya, the channel's RC Alley, and in this video I'll be driving the Velocity RC TLR 22x4 Truggy conversion. So this is a prototype. It's expected to ship pretty soon. I'm not exactly sure when, but Chris of Velocity RC was kind enough to let me take it for a few laps and see how it feels. Now, this I don't think is the finalized product. I'm not sure. However, I do want to point out that we did not water the track all day long. We weren't saucing the tires, so the grip was really low, and we just did our testing with that. Okay, so now I'm gonna play a few laps of Chris driving, then a few laps of me driving, and I'll talk about how it felt and how it went overall a little bit after that. Alright, let's get into this. Stop it where it's convenient. Alright, that went pretty well. The car actually felt really good. It had a lot of mechanical grip. It's really durable. So I don't know what happened, but I was going on the straight basically over there, and the I-beam, that I-beam by the TLR banner just kind of popped out at me, and I nailed it, and it tore the arm off. Looked like it was all broken, but actually nothing broke. The hinge pin just popped out, and that's it. Like, we put it back together and it works. Like, it didn't even look like it was bent. So the durability is there. Like, it's crazy. I mean, I was yeah, that's, let's see, 2/3 of the straight, so I was going almost full speed, and it just hopped up and hit that I-beam with an A-arm, and it survived. Unbelievable. And then as far as the car goes, ton of grip. It has actually a lot of mechanical grip. At first, when Chris said let's not water the track or saw the tires, I was thinking, you know, like with my two-wheel you wouldn't be able to get around the track, but this thing was just hauling butt the whole time. It's unbelievable. And the design of it, it looks really cool. It looks neat. The shock towers look beefy on it. Even though they stick out far, they seem like they won't break. The body looks really good. I'll tell you that right now. I hated the way I don't know if they improved it on the new Technos, but when the first Techno Truggy came out, it looked like a pug, like the dog pug, like a smashed in nose. It was just weird to me. So these bodies look awesome. And then I got to wrench on the car a little bit. It's really easy to work on. It's pretty much standard as any other four-wheel drive car out there. Let's see the performance of it. So braking, acceleration, cornering, all that, jumping, landing. So I know Chris is still working on the shock setup a little bit, but it was jumping and landing pretty good. It didn't really like for me to land on the front wheels too much, but if I landed like all fours or just like slightly before the fronts, before the rears, it landed plush and it took off. Now if I went like first, or I should say if I went like nose down hard, the car would just kind of slap weird, and it would hook and turn really fast. But yeah, that was on me. That was on the driving. Other than that, it was awesome on jumping and landing. And then braking, you can see after the straight, I mean, you gotta stomp on the brakes and it just stops on a dime. You can turn in no problem. Acceleration, it's got a ton of forward bites, so that's not an issue. With those big tires and a powerful motor, you really can't complain about the acceleration. And then the cornering, now this is what took a little bit of work to get the car to slide a little bit more linearly, which towards the end there it really was. You could slide it around the turn, specifically these 180s that are really tight. So the first two, I should mention, you can do them pretty easily, but the last one is off camber, so that's why the car would look weird coming out of it. So it seemed like it would push, but it wasn't. It was just the off camber turn, and that's right here. Let me show you. So right around that corner. And yeah, that's why it would look a little weird, but no, it wasn't weird. Towards the end there, with all the setup changes Chris made, it really started feeling good. Alright guys, so that was just a quick running video of the car. You can definitely expect a more detailed video on it, maybe some setup tips from Chris himself here in the future. But for today, this is it. So if you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.